step to the next room.
Okay, next room you enter is in the kitchen. Okay, so you go into the kitchen from your mudroom, and what's in the kitchen? Usually what I find is that when somebody moves into their home, they're so anxious to get stuff put away and to start living in their home that they don't really think logically of how they're working in their kitchen. So it's just, okay, well this fits here, so I'm going to put this here. So you might end up with your juicer, which maybe you've used once or twice a year.
Makes good juice though.
It does, it makes great juice. It's probably a pain to clean, and that's probably why you don't use it so often. So it's in a valuable real estate area, like right by where you do your chopping and your cooking and your food prep. And yet something you use all the time is maybe over on the other side of the kitchen where it's inconvenient to get to it and inconvenient to put it away also. So when you do a kitchen, when you're in your kitchen, you have to really think about what you use, how often you use it, and where you're storing it. I like to think of the sink and the chopping area and the spices and my mixing bowls all together so that I don't have to move all over my kitchen when I'm cooking or baking or whatever it is I'm doing.
Makes sense.
But people don't set them up that way. People set it up, okay, it fits here, so I'm going to put it here. All right, so when we go in, for instance, and we set up a kitchen, we pull everything out and we redo the whole thing. Another thing that people don't do when they organize their kitchen is a lot of kitchens have those pegs for moving the shelves. A lot of people never move the pegs.
But those are factory installed, aren't they? We only keep them in that spot.
Right, and that's exactly how most people think. They don't realize the benefit of moving the shelf pins.
Does it pay off?
It pays off. And while you took everything out, perhaps you could even get rid of some of the stuff that you've inherited from other people, or free things you got with purchase.
But I might use it again.
It's another good intention. It's the "but I might need it" that gets people into the most trouble. But I might need it can ruin a perfectly good person.
Are there things in the kitchen that you generally find that can be pitched right away?
Yes, containers, plastic containers. So the reality is how much do you have? How many cream cheese containers do you have sitting there? Every time you carry out and you get the nice plastic containers,
right.
How many are you keep? How many do you have? How many don't even have container lids anymore? How many don't even fit the right amount of food? And how big is the cupboard you're keeping them in?